People start to realize our differences aren't as big as they seem.
I couldn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on.
I know a lot of people were affected.
You know, it's still that divide.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Our City, Our Voice.
You look a lot different at it.
Everybody was kind of spinning about what it was and what was happening.
Everything's changed.
Everything's changed.
Kevin Lloyd is a paramedic working out of the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center. He spent years as a combat medic and military police, including a tour in Afghanistan.
A lot of people feel that veterans come back or have seen combat. They feel like they have a lot of trauma in their background. And that's not always the case. That is definitely out there for sure. But some veterans have just given service and somewhere along the line have come through, suffered some type of trauma, suffered some type of event, and now they're seeking help. So when they come to us, it's nice to be able to let them know, hey, I'm a former vet, or I'm a vet. And a lot of times you can get, once they realize that you're a veteran too, like they were, and you understand, you know, what they're going through and what their needs could be, and that we have resource for you. They take a deep breath and they seem to be, you know, they kind of regroup, I guess you could say, knowing that I'm a veteran too. There's no one better to help somebody than somebody who knows what they've been through. Whereas a veteran pretty much knows, you know, whether it was combat, whether it was, you know, just a lifelong career in recruiting or whatever other function that they do, it's still that military, we call it military bearing, has been instilled with you. So the other veterans, they understand that we're veterans and we understand that too. A person who may not have experience with the military, who's addressing a veteran, just listen to them. There's phone numbers out there with Indianapolis that you can reach out to. There's mental health phone numbers. There's Indianapolis Police, and Indianapolis Fire, Indianapolis EMS. They're all out there to help you, you know, assist that veteran. And that doesn't mean they have to go to the hospital, or they have to go here, or they have to go there. But it gets you a little bit more of an upper hand to try to manage that with people who are trained to deal with that, because you just, as a layperson, it's going to be hard for you to understand what they're going through. I have a very interesting relationship when they come in. I do let them know I'm a veteran, and if they didn't serve in the Army, I may give them a little bit of a hard time. And that's something that veterans understand that we can do with each other. I wouldn't recommend anybody else, but we could do that. But building that relationship, because then they trust me. And then seeing them come in at their worst state and watching them leave much happier, stable, either on their medications, you know, with their therapist, whatever the case may be, leaving to go to housing that they're excited to get. That's a joy. That's a joy for me just to watch them succeed and move on. And if they have to come back because they've had a setback, that's okay too.
Discover more at wishtv.com. And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook, check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.